Welcome back. So, we already covered in our last episode how to become a pilot, how to become a cabin crew, what are the basic needs that you need to become a pilot, to become a cabin crew. फंडिंग के ऊपर हमने बात कर ली थी, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ के ऊपर हमने बात कर ली थी. इन दिस एपिसोड वी विल बी वर्किंग ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस, इमरजेंसी सिचुएशंस. एविएशन इंडस्ट्री में क्या बेसिक चैलेंजेस हैं जो एक पायलट या कैबिन क्रू फेस करते हैं. सो वेलकम बैक अगेन संगीता, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस. एक बार मैं समझना चाहूँगा इन टर्म्स ऑफ कैबिन क्रू.
In terms of cabin crew, in fact, for pilots also, it's very much same. You have odd timings, very odd timings. Sometimes you have to wake up at like 1, 2 in the night and go for the flight.
Okay.
Sometimes you land, past midnight. So timings are very odd, and at the same time you have to manage your rest also accordingly. I mean, being a pilot, you cannot just, go for a flight and you haven't slept at all because you have lives of people depending on you. So you have to have certain rest and good sleep, and then you go for the flight. So there are some rules laid down by for example DGCA, and so regulation wise it's called FDTL, flight duty time limitation. So your duty period, your flight time can be up to a certain extent only. It can't be more than that. Like for example in IT, this is a plus side of aviation, I would say. Once you are done for the flight, you are done for it. You cannot be called back to operate one more flight or something. Once you are done, you are done. Your duty time has ended.
Okay.
And you cannot fly more than that. And it's a very strict regulations. I mean, it's not like it can be violated and just one day you do something. No, it's a very strict regulation that airlines and the pilots are supposed to follow. Same thing is for the crew also. They also have the duty time limitations where timings are odd, but you are given adequate rest in between. You have to be given.
Okay.
So
when I talk about on an average, what's the average work duration in a day that is needed for a cabin crew or as a pilot?
that depends day to day. Like for example, sometimes you have 3 sectors, 4 sectors. Sometimes you just have one sector.
Okay.
So when you have one sector, it's probably just like maybe 6 hours, 7 hours.
6
and
hours,
6
7
hours, 7 hours, maximum up to 13 hours.
All right.
And for example, when you have 3 sectors, 4 sectors, it depends on the number of landings you are doing. So for like 4 landings, it's a different criteria. For 3 landings, 2 landings, it's a different. So your rest period, so basically your duty time reduces as your number of landings increases.
All right.
So that's how the rest is managed, and that's how. So it's day to day. It changes every day, depending on the sectors.
On an average in a day, if I talk about suppose 8 hours of work, are you able to land like 3 or 4
No, it's
landings?
for 3 or 4 landings. It's more than that. Like
More than
duty time is more than that.
Okay.
Flight time is less.
Alright.
Duty time is a little more, and like for one landing, you have a little more duty time. For as the number of landings increase, your duty time comes down.
All right. Let's talk about some, any challenges that you faced till now as cabin crew or maybe as pilot?
I would say the sine graph of things. Sometimes things are very easy, sometimes things are going smooth, and sometimes you have setbacks and challenges. For example, pilot training, you don't always have good days. You do have bad days when weather was so much, when it was, exhausting.
Right.
Maybe a landing didn't go that well,
Yes.
how you were expecting. So, like motivating yourself after that part. That okay, it was probably just a bad day, it's okay, you are not, just because you didn't have a good day doesn't mean you're a bad pilot. And in the training, more than anything, it's important in the training, because when you are doing, there are so many times when things go really haywire in the training. As a trainee pilot in the flying school, when you are doing training, there are mistakes also, and you have to just gather yourself and tell yourself that it's okay, one mistake doesn't make you a bad pilot, and So you have to gather that courage and to move ahead. That is a challenge which everybody has to eventually gather the courage to do it.
5 years of experience as cabin crew in Vistara Airlines. कोई ऐसा सिचुएशन जब आप बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटेड थे किसी पैसेंजर से या कोई सिचुएशन ऐसी थी where you feel यार why I joined this?
As a cabin crew, for example, many times people don't treat you well.
Okay.
They think कि just service करने ही तो आए हो आप, you are just a waitress in disguise.
True.
So many times people treat you like that. Many times people think that you're a fool, that you don't know anything. So many times, coming across people like that. But it wasn't, for me, I would say, I take things head on. So if somebody is not treating me right, I feel sorry for the person, because that is very basic. That everybody, no matter what the other person is doing, it's, maybe the person is below you in designation or doing something which you think is not big enough, doesn't mean you get a right to disrespect the person.
Right.
So, and that's a request I would, have for to everyone, that no matter what, treat people nicely, because
Exactly, yeah.
at least show that kindness. Everybody
What's
is
wrong in
struggling,
that?
everybody
Exactly.
is doing something challenging in life.
Right.
So yeah, so many times I had very good experiences also. Like I remember there was one passenger, she had some issue in the leg, and so we had a full flight as a cabin crew, I'm telling you. So and I could see that she was limping. She was not able to walk properly. So, and that time I was still preparing for my pilot training. I was not yet done with it. So I just looked around and saw if there is any seat vacant where I can just give her 2 seats and she can sit comfortably. So I found, one seat where somebody was sitting on the aisle seat. So I requested the passenger that can you exchange the seat with her, because she has a problem in the leg.
Yeah.
So I just got the seat exchanged, and then so she was so happy because she got a little comfort.
Yeah.
So she called me, and for me it was a very normal thing.
Right,
It was a day-to-day thing.
Exactly.
I mean, so she called me and she was like, tell me something that you want in life.
Wow.
So I remember I was on my haunches and I looked at her and I was like, I want to go from cabin to cockpit.
Wow.
She was like, I really wish that next time when I travel, I hear your voice from the cockpit.
That's the power of blessing.
That's the power of blessing. So, I mean, every time when, I don't remember her face, but I really wish that and she told me, she was like, I'll remember your name. I'll remember, that there was this girl, Sangeeta. I have to look forward to hear her from the cockpit. So, yeah, there are many good experiences also. There are many challenging experiences also. And many people face this challenge, especially in case of emergencies, the cabin crew. Because, for example, you have just 90 seconds to evacuate all the passengers.
Right.
And that is the time given by the manufacturer. So you can safely evacuate people within 90 seconds. And what people don't understand
Is it really possible to evacuate in 90 seconds?
it is done. Every airline has to demonstrate that to get the certifications.
In 90 seconds?
90 seconds. All the passengers.
Okay.
So people don't realize that life is more important than their luggage.
Yeah.
So, for example, evacuation, you are using slides.
Right.
Your baggage can actually deflate the slide.
Yeah.
So, you have to leave your baggage behind and
Exactly.
then just jump out and
Just
save
jump,
your
yeah.
life. People don't realize that. They don't realize that life,
Right.
I mean, for them carrying their luggage and them just being so inconsiderate can cost someone their life.
True.
So yeah, those kind of challenges, I would say I haven't faced that, but then I have seen many airline crew facing that. So that's one of the things I would say that people should be aware of, and they should consider.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to be, because luggage का क्या है यार, luggage तो है ही है. But
Someone's
at
life
this
is more
situation,
important. Yeah,
at this situation, you just need to jump, save your life. That's
Save your
it.
life. That's it.
And even not only your life, because as much as I know, till the time all the passengers are not out, actually pilot and I believe cabin crew is not allowed to go out.
Yeah.
So this
we are the last one to
yes, exactly.
evacuate.
So this is not about the luggage. किसी और की लाइफ
की भी स्टोरी है.
So you need to work on that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some situation about the pressure level जब आप एक बैड वेदर है या कोई एक ऐसी इमरजेंसी सिचुएशन है एंड यू आर सिटिंग द कॉकपिट पे आपके ऊपर का वो प्रेशर व्हेन यू आर अबाउट टू लैंड एंड समवेयर विजिबिलिटी इज़ नॉट देयर. ऐसे कई मूवी में मैंने देखे हैं. तो विजिबिलिटी इज़ नॉट देयर, पायलट को कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है. उस टाइम की सिचुएशन को एक पायलट कैसे फील करता है और वो प्रेशर को कैसे आप हैंडल करते हो?
2 words: remain calm.
Wow.
That's the biggest thing. You have to be calm to be able to perform. And time, it's a time limited job. I mean, you just have sometimes seconds to react.
Yeah.
I've had some things in my training where something happened, and I remember after a bounced landing in my commercial training time, after a bounced landing, going around, and I remember giving that call of go around. My hands were shivering. I pressed the PTT button to transmit the call, and my hands were shivering. And then I did that go around call and then came back and landed again. Okay. So, and this is a very normal thing in the training. Like, you have to, I would say, you actually learn a lot when you go through such kind of situations. If everything is going smooth, you don't actually learn to handle the emergencies. So, training part, I would say airline training is more sophisticated, and they make you practice almost everything. Emergencies, like every 6 months you have to undergo certain checks. So they do make sure that their pilots are well trained, they are well aware of things. And something which somebody said to me, that rules and SOPs in aviation are written in blood, and if you don't follow them, your blood will write rules and SOPs for someone else.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Because you see, most of the rules, they actually came after lots of losses in aviation.
Exactly.
Some crash, some hijack, or something.
Right.
Like, if you see the pattern, aviation is more sophisticated now. They are much controlled, and in terms of security, safety, in terms of machine, I mean, aircrafts are much more sophisticated now. So yeah, there are so many challenges which you have to go through. And we were talking about weather, for example.
Right.
Weather these days, monsoons, weather is a big time challenge. Like, you are just doing fine, comfortably
sudden,
going for
weather
approach,
completely
suddenly runways out of sight, and then you have to go around. And then how do you explain these things to people? Because people think, what these people are doing. And you tell people that, you tell the cabin crew not to serve hot beverages to people, and then people fight over it because they don't understand that if that hot beverage spills over you because of turbulence, so it can actually cause damage to your skin, and it is a trouble. So those very basic things, for cabin crew, I would say, is a challenge to explain to people.
Turbulence से एक again, when you're giving answers, I'm getting questions उसमें से ही. Turbulence is a kind of situation जहाँ पे we as a passengers हमारी हालत ख़राब हो जाती है बहुत ज़्यादा. जब थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा turbulence आता है तो हमें लगता है यार पता नहीं, and that 35,000 feet ऊपर तो I don't know क्या होने वाला है. As a pilot, क्या उन चीज़ों का भी प्रेशर आपके ऊपर आता है?
Absolutely.
आता है?
It is because there are so many things. So now the challenge is not that, I'm scared or something. No, now the challenge is
that you need to
handle the aircraft, handle the situation, where the speed is going, what the things are, and there are different parameters where you have to stay within, irrespective of anything. So you have to keep the aircraft stable. The first thing, like every type of aircraft, anything, the very first thing is
बेसिकली होता क्या है टर्बुलेंस के टाइम पे, वी एज अ पैसेंजर्स तो हमने अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी जो है वो अच्छे से टाइट होके बांध लिया. वी आर वेल प्रिपेयर्ड, ओके इट्स टर्बुलेंस, वी नीड टू शेक एंड लाइक वी नीड टू बी स्टेबल आफ्टर सम टाइम. एज अ पायलट एक प्लेन में आप क्या चेंजेस देखते हो उस टाइम पे व्हेन टर्बुलेंस आर देयर?
So, see, first we have to understand what the turbulence is.
Yeah.
Turbulence is just by the name of it, disruption
Yeah, right.
of the airflow.
Right.
So that disruption, because aircraft it's all the air, you know.
True.
Air is like, since you are an engineer, so fluid dynamics.
Right.
That's how lift is generated when like airflow is treated like a
Yeah.
fluid, and then that's how Bernoulli's principle, Newton's third law. So the same, you know, concept is applied here also.
I understand now why physics is needed.
Yeah. So you have to understand that, you know, the same principle is applied to fly an aircraft also. Every control
Yeah.
surface of the aircraft works on the same principle.
On the same, yeah.
So now when the airflow is disrupted, it gets disrupted.
Yeah.
So now wings are not getting that enough lift. Sometimes it's more of lift, sometimes one wing has more lift, another wing has
okay.
less. So
Yeah.
that's how, you know, the turbulent airflow can, you know, cause the turbulence. Then sometimes it's the weather also. For example, sometimes jet streams.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very fast moving currents.
Okay.
And they cause some pockets, vacuum pockets
Okay.
in the air, where aircraft enters and then you suddenly lose the lift.
Oh.
So like if someone has come across something like that like the aircraft just fell, it felt like it fell. So those are air pockets. That's why people are told to keep their seatbelts fastened
Yes,
all the time.
yes.
So not just like takeoff and landing, you should have your seatbelt all the time, because you
I
never
really
know.
had the worst experience in terms of turbulence. If I talk about, I was flying, I guess, Chicago to California. So that was the journey जहाँ पे हमें turbulence, मतलब मैं I was traveling with one of my friend. Turbulence was very high, and I guess during that flying time मुझे लगता है 2 या 3 बार हमने ऐसा face किया था, and I was literally scared. मुझे लग रहा था हे भगवान बस आज बचा लो, बस आज बचा लो, बाकी दिन की मैं देख लूँगा, बस आज बचा लो. That is the situation when I count, you know, all my flight. तो मुझे लगता है कि यार ये मेरी लाइफ का बहुत स्कैरी मोमेंट था. और उस टाइम पे आई वाज, यू नो, इट्स क्लिकिंग इन माई माइंड कि यार दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रेशर दैट आई हैव इन माई माइंड, मुझे सिर्फ अपनी जान की पड़ी है उस टाइम पे कि भगवान मुझे बचा लो. What kind of pressure that a pilot is having?
Yeah,
you know?
because like as you said कि मैं बच जाऊँ,
Right,
मुझे बचाना
right.
है. अंदर कॉकपिट में बैठ के कोई सोच रहा होगा
सबको
सबको बचाना है,
कैसे बचाना है, सबको बचाना है.
सबको बचाना है.
So that is the kind of pressure.
Yeah, that is the responsibility. I
Yeah.
mean, you have so many lives depending on you. That's why it's a
Right.
very, you know, serious profession where you need to be passionate. You'll have challenges many times, and then if you give up easily, then it takes a lot of courage to gather,
Right.
you know, yourself and then start again.
That's true.
And so yeah, I mean, there is a lot of pressure for sure. And especially the weather conditions, if there's a technical issue in the aircraft, so you have to make sure to get everybody on ground safely.
In terms of emergency, in terms of pressure, in terms of weather का ठीक नहीं होना, या इन सारे situations में एक अगेन आई विल टॉक मूवी देखने के बेस पे, तो एक वर्ड बहुत ही यूज़ होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ एविएशन में. इज अभी मैंने लास्ट मूवी देखी थी सरफिरा, उसमें भी यूज़ हुआ था Mayday.
Mayday.
What is
Basically, just like the Mayday means you need the assistance right now. You are in emergency. So
Okay.
Mayday means this may be the day.
All right. Actually, it means this may be the day.
I'm just saying this may be the day. That's how I remember
All
it.
right.
This may be the day.
Okay.
So Mayday is an emergency situation
All right.
where, you know, and so that's why what I was talking about ना कि there are certain terminologies जो
Okay.
एविएशन में यूज की जाती है. जैसे मेडे का मतलब है ना, अगर आपने मेडे डिक्लेयर कर दिया,
Right.
ATC will, you know, there will be radio silence. No other aircraft will speak. You will be given priority over everybody else. There'll be, you know, fire vehicles. There'll be
Okay,
ambulance
okay.
once you land. You'll be given all the emergency services. Everything would be ready. Like search and rescue will just activate.
All right.
And so yeah, there are so many things that. So
But,
Mayday is a big word.
But the side effect of that is जो मैंने फिर से मूवी में देखे हैं, आफ्टर डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ मे डे पायलट को बिठा लिया जाता है इंक्वायरी में एंड
That is
दे आर
the-
गोइंग टू बी यू
yeah.
नो सम क्वेश्चंस दैट नीड टू बी आस्क्ड एंड
Because
काफी चीजें होती हैं इसके
everything
बाद
has to be investigated now.
Yeah.
There's a
Why this
mayday. That
happened,
means why
why-
this happened, and that's
Right.
why I said ki, you know, aviation is such a critical thing now. Like for pilots, for example, smallest of the mistake can make you lose your job.
yeah true
Like all the hard work of years, you know, like in the movie Sully.
yeah
He said that I've flown millions of passengers,
Right.
you know, over the years, and I'll be remembered for this one flight.
flight, yes.
So you're as good as your last flight
right
as a pilot.
डर का माहौल बहुत हो चुका है थोड़ा डर से ऊपर उठते हैं
But you know, it's I enjoy my job. I mean, I love it. I look forward to flying, and every day when I enter the cockpit, I look at that seat.
love it
And I think of those days when I used to come in the cockpit and think that someday I'll sit there. And now when I sit on that seat,
Dream comes true.
It's like living the dream.
Yeah.
And the feeling is same. It's been
Right.
quite some time I've been
Exactly.
flying, and the feeling is same. It's not even slightest change in the feeling.
when we are talking about the feeling you know let's talk about the first feeling when you got your cockpit you were able to touch it now oh this is something that I dreamed about now I'm sitting on this chair and now this is my place now I need to fly this plane so let's talk about that experience and that feeling खास करके जब आपने पहली बार फ्लाई किया था
First thing was shivering hands.
shivering hands okay
First thing was shivering hands. And then, I mean, you're talking about commercial.
commercial with
Commercial.
passengers
Yeah, that's a very you have that anxiety also, because earlier you have just flown a small one, you know,
Right.
2-seater, 4-seater
Right,
plane,
right.
and now you're flying a plane full
Plane
of passengers.
full of
Now
passengers.
every single thing is like, okay, this has to be, and you know, most memorable thing in a commercial airline for every pilot is their base check. Base check is basically you take the empty airplane and do takeoff landings to practice, to actually feel how the aircraft feels. So that's the memory that every pilot has, that their first ever thing. And after that you start doing the commercial flights.
Okay.
So yeah, initial training is like every day it's like a challenge, because you're getting used to of things, and then now it's not just about flying the airplane. It's about dealing with the crew, dealing with the passengers, dealing with the ground staff, dealing with the ATC. So there are so many things all together. It's not just the flying
Yeah.
part of it.
Right.
Flying is a small part of it, and there are so many more things.
lot of things that मुझे भी पता चल रही हैं आज और आई गेस हमारे ऑडियंस को भी पता चल रही है. When I talk about pilot, the first thing that comes in the mind is flying. Now we have pilot in front of us and now pilot is saying flying is just you know the small part
Small
of
part
the
of it.
entire part. When we talk about cabin crew, we think okay, this is something service and everything. Oh, this is something. No, cabin crew is in front of us. Now she's saying this is just a small part of it. So lot of things that we are actually getting to know today. Okay, हमें पता चल रहा है ये चीज़ें भी, इसमें इतनी चीज़ें भी हैं. It comes with lot of you know responsibility, pressure. इतना इजी जॉब है नहीं जितना शायद हमें देख के लगता है. हमें लगता है ठीक है कैबिन क्रू जस्ट सर्विंग एंड व्हेन वी आर क्लिकिंग ओके हमें असिस्टेंट दैट इट्स इजी बट इट्स एक्चुअली नॉट.
It is not. I
It is
remember in my like simulator training, we were practicing in emergencies. We were like sweating,
Okay.
and full AC. Everything is just
Still, yeah.
in AC. We were sweating because there was just so much in that emergency that we were practicing in the simulator. Once we finished that, I you know looked behind and I was like, I looked at the instructor and I was like, अब अगर मुझे किसी ने बोला ना कि पायलट सिर्फ ऑटो पायलट पे ही तो फ्लाई करते हैं, I'll kill that person. So he was laughing. He was like कि now you know the reality of it, because
Yeah.
it's not just about ऑटो पायलट पे फ्लाई कर रहे हैं
Right.
and
Right.
ये सब चीज़ें. So and being honest, as Sully also said that your last flight you'll be remembered for that. So you know, you are actually every day you have to, I mean, just imagine every day you have to be prepared for any kind of emergency.
Yeah.
Like the moment you go in the cockpit, the moment you enter that door, you have to leave all the stress, all the baggage, all the home issues, everything behind.
Yeah.
Because now you are not nobody else,
Right.
then just like you have to be there, handle those people,
Yes.
fly the airplane, and
They are
handle
your
all the things.
responsibility now.
So you have to leave all the baggage behind when you enter the cockpit.
एक क्वेश्चन और है यहाँ पे, एज अ वुमेन हाउ डू यू काउंट दिस जॉब एज अ पायलट ऑन अ स्केल ऑफ 1 out of 10? आप इसको किस स्केल पे देखना चाहेंगे एज अ वुमेन विद दैट कम्स विद काइंड ऑफ फैमिली एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, द अदर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज जिसको टेक केयर करना है, किस स्केल पे आप इसे काउंट करना चाहेंगे एज अ पायलट?
As in terms of the work-life balance and everything.
Yes, work-life balance.
So I think as a woman now, since things are changing,
Yeah.
and now men and women, they are equal. They are doing the same thing.
True.
So I mean, I see so many pilots, men and women both,
Okay.
sharing the responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when the woman is flying, for example, both are pilots. When the woman is flying, husband is staying home and taking care of
Taking
the
care
kids.
of
They
the
both
kids and
are
everything.
aligning their off days. They are aligning their schedule in a way that they get to take care of their kids also. They get to handle the responsibilities also. So I think it's not. I mean, at the same time, I would say that men also have to think it the same way.
Yes,
think of it the same
exactly.
way. I mean, it's not just about women thinking of it.
Right.
Both have to come together, find a middle ground, and then manage things. So yeah, it is. ऐसा नहीं है कि it's not doable. It is
Right.
doable. थोड़ा सा challenging होता है
Okay.
because दोनों के schedules इतने odd हो जाते हैं.
Okay.
So like for example, my mom when she's unwell, so I feel it's better to stay on layover rather than coming late, every day and then disturbing her sleep. So कुछ चीज़ें आपको ध्यान रखनी पड़ती है, आपको अपना schedule वो करना पड़ता है, adjust करना पड़ता है चीज़ों के लिए.
Okay.
So yeah.
So can I count it like 8?
Yeah. you can
Eight
say
is
8.
Okay. Let's talk about technology because technology is evolving now and काफ़ी सारे changes आए हैं आज के टाइम पे इंडस्ट्री में. लाइक आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की मैं बात करूँ, सॉफ्टवेयर की मैं बात करूँ, सेमीकंडक्टर की मैं बात करूँ, किसी भी चीज़ की बात करूँ, तो इस इन लास्ट 1 decade में काफ़ी चेंजेस हैं. You started your journey in aviation, is almost you are completing 1 decade now. So adding new technology, have you seen any changes in terms of aviation industry?
Absolutely.
It's impacting?
Yeah. The things are more sophisticated. There's a advancement of things going on. It's like everyday thing.
Okay.
We get to learn new technologies, like new features that are being added to the aircraft, new features that are added to the software part of it. So there are basically 2 parts of it. One is the hardware part of it, another is the software part of it, and everything is just being updated very frequently.
Okay.
Like in terms of, for example, fuel efficiency, I would say earlier we had different aircrafts. Now the sophisticated version of it, where it's more fuel efficient, it has more it has better equipments. For example, in terms of cyber security, for example, now the aircrafts are much better, in terms because see, every advancement brings some vulnerability also.
Yeah.
So now those things are also taken in account, that people are considering that cyber attacks are also possible in the aircraft, on the aircrafts. So those things are also being considered now. So it's like every day there's a new emerging thing about aviation in terms of technology also. Like aircrafts also have firewalls. Aircraft also have those sophisticated technologies where you have to be so it's basically microprocessors and microprocessors only, microcontrollers, microprocessors. So the same way everything else is modernized. Same way aircrafts are also modernized.
So it's actually adding some great benefit to aviation industry.
Absolutely. Like better features, like better, even rules are changing day by day. Things are changing to make aviation more efficient and better, like trying to be more environmental friendly by burning less fuel. And so lots of things are changing every day.
When we talk about landing, day landing is easy, night landing is easy?
both
कोई
are
फर्क
okay
नहीं
if you
पड़ता?
develop the perception.
ओके, सो हमें तो ऐसा लगता है कि यार दिन का टाइम है, अच्छे से क्लैरिटी है, दिख रहा है साफ.
Night also you have the, see, both
Visual
are
is same.
different. No, visibility is different, but night you have lights to guide you.
Okay.
Like you
On
have
the
center
basis of
line,
light, you are
center line lights, you
Okay.
have edge lights.
Okay.
So I'm talking about the visual part
Yes.
of the landing.
yes.
But in terms of instrument part of it, when you know, most of the flying these days is instrument flying.
Okay.
Like you actually do manual flying for very less time. It's not that much.
Okay.
So instrument flying is more about you know, the relying on the instruments. For example, the visibility went down. You have equipments. Like aircraft has certain equipments, ground has certain equipments, like
Okay.
equipments installed besides the runway. They communicate with each other and give you that guidance that okay, now you have to reduce your rate of descent, increase the rate of descent,
Yeah.
go left, go right. So you have the instrument flying part, and then but landing mein visual part is, you know, important. Like after the there's a transition between instrument and visual part of it. Like once you are following the instruments, and then you have to transition to the visual part. Now you have to look for the runway, and then you have to see that where the center line lights are or where the center line is, and then you make the perception, and then you fly it visually. So, but there are other, like since the technology has advanced, there are sophisticated systems also where you can land in less visibility also. For example, winters, fog.
Fog.
So
smog is
so
there, yeah.
those, but then everything requires special training.
Okay.
Every pilot is trained for, you know, different situations. So you can't just do anything randomly. You have to be trained for it. So training, practice, everything is required.
Your job profession is pilot. You are a pilot now. What do you prefer? What do you love? Ground or air?
Of course, sir.
ये एक कमाल का आंसर है, बिकॉज इफ यू लव योर जॉब,
Yeah.
तो ये एक आंसर जो आपने दिया, यू विल नॉट टेक अ सिंगल मोमेंट टू गिव द आंसर.
Yeah.
ऑब्वियसली एयर, यस. सो व्हाई एयर? वहाँ पे प्रेशर भी है, सर्कमस्टांसेस भी हैं, सिचुएशन भी है, बहुत से ऐसे सिचुएशंस हैं दैट यू नीड टू हैंडल. यू हैव द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ अप्रॉक्स 200 पैसेंजर्स. व्हाई एयर? ग्राउंड पे तो फिर भी प्रेशर नहीं है.
You know, this is something that I don't think any pilot can define. Why? It's just, I just love it. That's it. I mean, there are lots of responsibilities and challenges also. But then, you know, one thing that at least I feel, after every challenging flight,
सर वो देना.
after every challenging flight, when I come back and when I land back, there are so many times, and after a challenging flight, me and the other person will look at each other like, we did a fine job. so you know, being able to handle those challenges, and then, you know, being able to tell yourself that you did a good job.
Yeah.
So that is, I mean, it's something very, I would say, gives me that peace that okay, I did a decent job.
Boost kind of thing. Yeah.
Boost kind of
I'm
thing.
getting the
Yeah.
boost. I did a good
I
job.
did a good job.
Self appreciation. Yes, मैंने बहुत
Yeah.
अच्छा काम किया है.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I need to do this again.
Tomorrow, you don't want to do it again, but you don't want to go into that weather again.
Yeah.
You don't want to, you know,
Right,
face that
right,
challenge again. But
right.
then at the same time,
You did a good job.
you did a good job.
Right, right. When I talk about co-pilot, एक मेन पायलट, एक co-pilot आप हैं. दोनों की जॉब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज में क्या डिफरेंस होता है?
So, see, it's the difference between both is just the number of years and the experience of it. The co-pilot is actually being trained to become the captain only.
Okay.
So he's just gathering the experience, learning things. So both are doing the same thing. Like, for example, two sectors, one person is flying one sector, another is flying two sectors. And so yeah, job is same. They're doing the same thing, but experience and the responsibility, like now it just can't be a random decision. They both have to talk, and there's person who has to take the responsibility. So the captain has to take the responsibility. Like everything in the aircraft is the responsibility of the PIC, the pilot in command. So yeah, that is the difference between both, because now pilot in command has to take all the perspectives, think of everyone, and then take a decision. So that decision making, I would say, is the biggest challenge, because the consequences, it's not that one person will only take the consequences and the other will just be released. Both will have to face the consequences of a wrong decision, but then responsibility and taking that call is that one person with more experience.
Right. Sangeeta, can you describe a typical day as a pilot for you? What is a typical day for you?
As a pilot? Okay, so you have to report for your flight. So you wake up, you get ready for your flight, you go, and then you have to do a BA test, breath analyzer test, before every flight. Okay. And also, if you fail that test, like, you cannot just have alcohol and go for the flight. If you fail that test, you have to go through certain consequences.
I remember the movie Runway 34.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can't just do that. And there are severe penalties.
Okay.
If you are BA positive or something, there are penalties. And then you go for your flight, then you go do your walk around, then prepare the cockpit, and then once the boarding is done and everything is done, then you talk to the ATC, and then you prepare for the departure, then you start pushing back, taxi, take off, and then fly, then land. And then once, if it's one sector, if it's multiple sectors, then you have to repeat the same thing over and over again till the last sector, last landing. Right. And then you park the aircraft and then you go home.
We are about to end the session. Before we end, I will have a small, I guess, one or two more questions. So, you started your career as engineer. आपने इंजीनियरिंग की जॉब छोड़ी, you become a cabin crew. आपने cabin crew की जॉब छोड़ी. Now you're a pilot. So, what kind of advice? What's your best advice for someone thinking about a major career change? आप इस बारे में हमारे youth generation को क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे?
I would say, do whatever you want in life. You just have one life. And I live my life in a way that after 10 years, I'll not have the regret that I wish I tried that.
Yeah.
So, and I don't care how many times I have to start from zero. So don't be scared of starting from zero. It's a beautiful experience starting from zero. And there's one thing that you need, and that is the courage. The courage to start, and you'll find your way
up. You will love your journey.
You'll love your journey.
Nice. So, before we end this session, one last question that I have for you is, ठीक है, you started your career, फिर आपके साथ ये changes आए, अपने career में ये changes किया, now you're a pilot. What are your future plans for coming like 10 years or maybe 20 years? You wanted to retire as a pilot, or again you have something that you're gonna change?
I don't know that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I want to do. It's not just that I want to I don't want to be confined into something. There is so much more that I want to explore. Like, I have this little obsession of learning new things. So I love exploring new things. So, like, just recently I started exploring astrology because I got fascinated by it. I started researching, reading, learning about it. And then so many things which, I want to explore. So, learning की ना कोई age नहीं होती.
Yeah, that's true.
आप कभी भी start कर सकते हो, कभी भी कर सकते हो. Like, till the time you are alive, there is no end to learning.
Right.
And you never know कौन सी learning, कौन सी नई चीज़ आपको एक ऐसा passion दे दे जो आप ढूंढ रहे थे. So, it's just about that. There are lots of things that one of the reasons I came here was because when I was finding my way to become a pilot, I didn't have the information. And I struggled a lot. I mean, जो information मैंने ये 1 घंटे के session में दिया, उस information को gather करने में मुझे 1.5 साल लगा था.
Oh, wow.
So, 1.5 साल में वो information gather किया. So, I mean, I thought कि it's good to pass on that information, and the people who shared that information with me, who gave me that guidance, the only thing they told me was, you don't have to thank me. The day when you find somebody like you, just give that information.
Wow. ऐसा ही एक मेरे भैया भी हैं, बिहार से मैं बिलोंग करता हूँ, और वहाँ से जब मैंने पढ़ाई की थी तो आई स्टिल रिमेंबर द सिचुएशन जब मैं उस टाइम पे मैंने 10th पास किया था, एंड लो मिडिल क्लास फैमिली होने के कारण एक साइड में भैया थे, ही इज़ मरीन इंजीनियर। मैं उनसे सजेशन लेने गया था, ही सपोर्टेड मी इन सम वे, और उस टाइम पे उन्होंने मुझे सेम एडवाइस दी थी कि ये जो सपोर्ट मैं तुम्हें कर रहा हूँ, आई डोंट वांट इट बैक, बट आई रियली वांट कि आने वाले टाइम पे तुम ये सपोर्ट किसी 2-3 लोगों को कर देना,
Absolutely.
तो आई
And
विल फील
that's how you keep the ripple effect,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
You keep the chain going.
राइट।
And one more thing I would like to mention, since we talked about the finances part of aviation,
राइट।
the people who don't have the finances, like I was also one of you, I didn't have money
Right.
to do my pilot training. So something very very nice that somebody told me and which will remain with me for life is money is just a tool. When you want it and when you want to do something, you will figure out a way.
Right.
So there are so many things. Scholarships are there. There are different organizations which offer scholarships to even for pilot training. Not many people are aware. I know it because I had to explore. I didn't have the money, so to
Right.
manage that money part of it, I had to explore all the options I could.
Right.
So you can explore these scholarships like you can one I would mention is Tata Trust. They offer scholarships for pilot
Okay.
training. So I have seen people getting help from them, and there are I think other organizations also where they offer scholarships. And another thing you can do is you can do some part-time job
Yeah.
and then gather money
Start
and then
earning
do
some
it
money
side
and
by
then-
side.
yes.
So if you want to do it, you will figure out a way.
If any of our audience wanted to reach you out for taking any kind of suggestion, so what will be the best way to reach you?
You can contact me on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Like you can share my LinkedIn profile,
Alright.
and you can contact me on LinkedIn or maybe Instagram also.
Okay.
So I have
So on
lots of
LinkedIn
people
and
contact me on
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah.
All right. ठीक है. Thank you so much, Sangeeta, and we are ending the session. We really want one bite of advice that you would like to give to our audience, to the youth generation of India, in one line or maybe 2 line. आप एक छोटा सा एडवाइस जो आप हमारी कंट्री को देना चाहें.
Stop being scared of failures.
Nice. ये बहुत बड़ा मैसेज है. जनरली बहुत से लोग हैं जो फेल होने से डरते हैं, और इस चक्कर में इस चीज़ के डर से दे डोंट स्टार्ट.
I would say that one of the best ever things that I've learned in all this journey of mine is I've stopped being scared of failures. Like if you get what you ask for, you should just gather courage, go and ask for it. You ask the universe, you will find a way out.
You will find a way.
Yeah.
How do you handle in-flight emergencies differently as a pilot compared to when you were cabin crew?
One common thing is remain calm. And for pilots, different thing is you have to think from a wider perspective.
Okay. My next question is, what advice would you give to cabin crew members considering becoming pilots?
Observe your surroundings. You'll learn so much more than books just by observing your surroundings, because you have that privilege of seeing that aircraft, observing that takeoff landing, feeling that sink of landing every day. So observe your surroundings.
All right. So the next question is, can you share a memorable experience from your time as cabin crew?
Time as cabin crew,
So one memory we already have in
we
the
already
episode
had. I had
about
many of
that.
such memories,
Okay.
like having some very good interaction with the passengers, and people were very kind. I mean, I would say for me, all my training was a memory, because all the colleagues were just so supportive of me that they have seen me working hard, and they have. So one of the, I mean, I can never forget this thing in my life. There was I was a crew and we were doing a layover, and the supervisor who was supposed to get the single room, she shared the room with somebody else, the other crew, so that I could stay alone and study without any disturbance. And she
that's
didn't
nice.
have to do that. She just did that, just out of kindness, and that is something which gave me that motivation that someday when I have to do something
Right.
for someone, I'll not even think twice before,
Right,
because
right.
there were so many people who did those things for me.
One and the last question of this session. What's the most rewarding part of being a pilot?
Just, the every day, that feeling of sitting on that seat and being able to touch the controls and fly that aircraft is the rewarding part, and I'm getting rewards every day.
Wow. Thank you so much for giving answers of all my 10 rapid fire questions.